What's going on today, guys? Happy New Year. It's Super GT here and welcome to 2015. I hope you had a good night last night and I hope you have celebrated the new year in style. Today I'm going to be bringing you a special video. I'm going to be covering 3 old games from Xbox 360. So you can see here Dirt 3. I'm also going to have a race on PGR4 and I'm going to fire up Forza 4 as well. So I'm going to bring you some, some old games for something different. Now, today we're just going to discuss sort of my channel and my experiences of gaming, etc. My experiences of YouTube. So we're going to start off. We're going to start off with my channel and how it started and how well it's done so far. So I started way back in May 2011, so nearly 3.5 years ago, or over 3.5 years ago. And my first games were Dirt 3, so what you're seeing now, and Forza 4, and F1 2012, I think it was. Those were my first few games that I ever did. I didn't have a mic back then, so it was just pure gameplay. And also did a lot of guides for so like the hidden packages and things in Dirt 3. Those are good. I thought those were good laugh to make. They were good fun, and they got quite a lot of views as well, which was good. Also, I made I as I just said, I made F1 game videos. I'm considering buying the most recent F1 game and making some videos on that. They were pretty popular before, so it might be worth venturing back into that series. So since then, obviously I've had the Xbox One and done a bit more Forza 5 and Forza Horizon 2, and in between that we've had a bit of a Grand Theft Auto 5 that was come out in 2013. So I've only had a few videos on that, not too many. I did make a fighter jet stunts video, which was pretty popular. I think that's got over 70,000 views. As it happens, my most viewed video is I think it's the Summer X Games gameplay for Dirt 3, which is on this very circuit that you're seeing right now. And that's got over 200,000 views. And one of my other most popular videos is my never-ending Gymkhana drift, where I essentially go for 1 minute 30 just sliding in one direction in one long continuous drift. That took quite a long time to prepare and it was hard to make. I did try to make another one, but it was so hard to make. And so we're going to move here onto PGR4 and of course the F50 GT, the legendary F50 GT, around New York, around the streets of New York. This is such a legendary game. I love this game so much. I haven't actually covered this game in my videos. I don't think I've actually made a video for this game, so this is the first time you've ever seen me play it, I think, as far as I can recall. And yeah, do forgive me if I'm not that good, because I haven't played it in so long. It's so difficult to get used to. It's so hard, actually. I can't believe how good I was before on this. It's so hard to get right. It's so hard to learn, but I think I didn't do too bad in this video. But yeah, so the games I've covered, that would be Dirt 3, PGR4 only today. PGR4, I've not actually covered that. Don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, Forza 4. Forza 4 is probably the game where I've done the most videos. Also the Formula 1 series, 2011, 2012. I don't think I did 2013. Or I might have done 2013, but I certainly haven't done 2014. But of course, if you want to see me do that, make sure you post a comment in the comment section below. Or just if you want to see me do any game, just whatever game you want me to do, because I'm always open to ideas. Now, what does the future hold for this channel? That's quite a good question. Now, obviously, I'd love to have a lot more subscribers. Am I where I want to be? Well, it's taken 3 years to get 7,000. I think that is quite slow, if anything. So, hopefully, this year, 2015, my aims are to get 10 million total views. At the moment, I'm on about 3.1 million. So, if I can get an explosion of subscribers and viewers, then I'll be very happy. I'd like to get 25,000 subs by the end of the year. it's so hard to say what will happen, because some people, their subs amount will just take off, and then sometimes it will just stay still for so long. So it's quite hard to predict exactly what will happen. Obviously I'm way behind a lot of the other racing YouTubers. I do watch a lot of them. They are very good, and I'd love to be on their level too, in terms of like subscribers, etc. And there's no reason why I don't think I can't. There's no reason why I don't think I can't be on their level. Obviously, I just need to keep putting in the effort, keep putting in the time. That's one thing that I don't think a lot of people realise, how much effort it does take to make these videos on, especially on a daily basis. Because obviously you have to play the game and record it, but then you have a lot of editing to do, a lot of rendering and uploading. It all takes so long. I'd say playing the game is probably only a quarter of the time spent when you make a video. That is, so yeah, it does take hours to just even make one video, and then you've got to make all the thumbnails, etc. So yeah, let's move on very quickly. My best gaming memories, I would probably have to say, well, it's very hard to say. I remember one very good memory is when I very first went online in Xbox Live. I couldn't get Xbox Live to work for ages. Something with my internet or whatever. I wasn't very intelligent in terms of internet connections, etc. back. This was in 2007, and that moment when I first ever logged in and it worked, that was really a big moment. I was scared in many ways. I was nervous that because I thought I was decent in single player, but then I thought going online is going to be like a completely another level. But incidentally, I did win my very first online race in it was in PGR3, yeah, way back in 2007. That's when I first went online, and well, since then, obviously, that's 7 years ago. Obviously, been playing a lot more games, and I wouldn't say I'm nervous anymore playing games. I do have a lot of fun playing online. And we move on to Forza 4 now, and this race, let me tell you right now, is a very good race. 3 laps around Mugello. I'm using the trusty A-Class Honda NSX, of course. I don't have that many cars in this game because my settings all got lost, so I had to start again, but I do have this car again. So I get tapped around there, but from here on I staged quite a nice comeback. But okay, let's move on to my setup. I don't think I've touched too much on my setup in previous videos. I don't think I've mentioned exactly what I have. I'll go through it very quickly. So I have obviously the Xbox One and Xbox 360 consoles. I don't have a PlayStation. I'm not a PlayStation owner. I used to be a PlayStation owner back in, how long ago was that? Well, PS2 days. So what, over like 10 years ago? Or no, about 10 years ago. And then I got the 360 in 2005, or 2006 I first got the 360, so before that I had a PS2, so I was a PlayStation owner back then, but since 2006 I've been an Xbox owner. I would like to own a PlayStation because there are obviously games on there like Drive Club, etc. and Gran Turismo, but obviously that takes a lot of money, and to spread your content across a lot of games, it takes a lot of effort, and at the moment I would like to just stick to Xbox because that is a bit easier. So yeah, my setup: Xbox One, Xbox 360. To record my content I use the Elgato HD60. The unfortunate thing about that is that I was planning to do PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 game videos, but on the HD60 you can only record in like HD, so you can't record these old consoles like the PlayStation 2, etc. So perhaps at one point I will buy an older Elgato and a PlayStation 1 or something and start playing like Need for Speed or like Vice City or whatever, because I'd love to play those games again. Need for Speed Underground especially, and Need for Speed Underground 2. I think those were the absolute classics. So also on my setup I just have a standard Dell laptop, nothing fancy, but it does the job. It has Sony Vegas, it has Audacity, although that's an easy download. It has Sony Vegas, Photoshop, and to record it is the standard Elgato game capture software which you can download online. So yeah, the laptop pretty much has everything on it that I need. It has the Elgato game capture software to record, then you have Sony Vegas to edit and render, Photoshop to make like thumbnails, etc. Then you just upload it through your standard web browser. That is pretty much all my setup. I don't really have all that much. I do have a 1TB hard drive which I move all my older files onto to clear space on my laptop's hard drive. So essentially these files take so much room. Since I've started again, I've used up about 200 gig, and that's probably not even that much compared to other people, and I've moved that onto the hard drive now, so to clear up that 200 gig again on my hard drive, my computer's hard drive. So you're continuously moving data in and out of your laptop onto external hard drives, and I'll probably have to end up buying a new one soon because I am running out of space on it. But yeah, that pretty much covers that. So yeah, that's pretty much this whole video done. I've covered all the things I was going to talk about. Obviously, if you have any comments or questions, please post a comment. I will always answer all the questions because I do read all the comments. And I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's been a bit different, 3 older games. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's to another good year. I do hope that if you're starting a channel, then good luck to you. Make sure you post a comment, and I'll try and get back to you about that as well if you need any help or advice. Give me a like for this video. It took me a while to make, and obviously if you're new to the channel, then by all means subscribe, and I hope that we can get a lot of subscribers this year. I think that this year will be a good year because in the past my content has been very sporadic. In fact, I took a year off from videos in entirety, like 2013, or like the end of 2013, start of 2014. I didn't make any videos, but I will be making videos mostly on a daily content. I can try and do that. It does, obviously, as I said earlier, it does take a lot of effort to do that, but I'll try and do that as much as possible if I can. My videos I would say are a bit different compared to other YouTubers. I do Let's Plays, which other people do, but I like to try and be more informative about how I can make you a better driver. I think that's one trick that most people miss, other YouTubers miss on their videos. I like to try and make you the best driver you can be, because I think that's probably the most important thing. You can have, all the best cars and whatever, but it's no good if you're not a good driver. I'd rather make you a good driver, because at one point a long time ago I wasn't a good driver at all, but I can confidently say now I can mix it up the front of most races without being arrogant, if that's not arrogant. But it takes a lot of time, but if you can do the right things, you can become a lot better at these racing games. And if you're interested in becoming better, then by all means subscribe to me, because that's one of my main aims, and I shall try and keep my content as fun as possible, because that's probably one of the reasons why I stopped doing it for a while, because I wasn't having so much fun. But now I am having more fun with my content. So there you go, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Have a very good year. By all means subscribe. Let's make this year a good year for Team GT, let's call it. Super GT, I'm going to call it Team GT. Become part of it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time.